Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here at Banknote Trading, where we take a look at the US dollar pairs in the Forex market. Today, we'll start taking a look at pound dollar GBP USD on the 4-hour chart. And as you can see, it has finally started making higher highs, higher lows. This is the strong higher low. Let's go ahead and map out the current range that we're dealing with. This was the low that wasn't broken, and to the highs of the current range structure that it's in. It even started breaking out past these supply areas, these highs from back in 2024. Right now, consolidating sideways, possibly looking for a retracement back. And because of this area, this is a long trend line, waiting to see if it could possibly sweep this trend line. There's orders up above here to see, looking to see if any liquidity will be swept before pushing back down, and then waiting for any bullish opportunities to turn around and see any type of bullish momentum push, breaking past these highs and out of this range, and continuing with higher highs and higher lows. So looking at this area for possibly a demand zone, or this area for a demand zone, and essentially waiting for any type of buying opportunities when it retraces. Euro USD, similar chart. It had already previously broken out past the highs of the previous structure. Let's go ahead and map out the current range. So as I've been saying, that once it broke out of that last structure, this became a higher high, or trace back, higher low, higher low, higher high, higher low. And this is the weak higher high. Should be targeted by any type of internal liquidity. Hasn't broken past there yet. Now it is retracing simply back down. This looks like it is forming a downward channel or a bear flag. No, a bull flag, sorry. Waiting to see how this consolidation plays out. Since it is still internally bullish, it may retrace back down out of this demand area. But if not, want to look for any opportunity once it starts to break out of this and start targeting these highs and the high of the current structure it's in. AUD USD. And this is also another US dollar pair that was able to break out. What I've been saying, that this appeared to be a spring. It ranged and then it finally broke past the highs. Let's go ahead and map out the range. Only looking for buying opportunities on Aussie dollar, but right now it's consolidating sideways. After the breakout, it may retrace, but sometimes when it ranges sideways for a while, it doesn't take much for it to go ahead and start breaking out past the high. So I'm looking for any opportunity. Sets up and shows that the bullish momentum has kicked back in. NZD USD, similar chart to Aussie dollar. We were saying this looked like the spring, struggling to get past the highs, but finally did. Ain't this high, now starting to retrace, just like Aussie dollar. Let's go to map out the range. Looking for any opportunity of a pullback, possibly to here or down here in this demand area, in order to look for any type of bullish opportunities and bullish momentum to finally target these highs once again and break past. GBP AUD, we've been saying it reacted from this demand zone. This is a higher low from a wider time frame, the daily perspective. Let's go ahead and map out the entire range. Okay, I'm looking for any opportunity. Once it retraced back, it did retrace back. Let's see, into discount on a smaller range. On the smaller impulse, came back 50%. In this situation, you go down to the lower time frame to see the bulls making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows on the lower time frame. And you look for opportunity, anticipating a price to push past these highs and the other highs of the range. So we were looking for, let's see, or even like the 15-minute. So once it started changing characters and breaking structure, look for an opportunity when the bulls fully stepped back in and started pushing forward. But I was anticipating this move from this demand zone to continue and break past the highs. That's what I've been saying, that it had retraced back to the discount, and the buyers weren't able to break past the high. So it looked like this may have been a weaker higher low, and that the sellers were stepping back in. So now that it has retraced back, even it's happened into this demand zone, although it changed character, it's not giving it a clear direction, because it will break out fractally. It'll be internally bullish, but then sellers will step back in and push it back down. So right now I don't see any opportunity, but I'll be interested to see if it can break past these highs and show like strong bullish momentum. But also be interested to see if it comes back down to this demand zone and starts pushing down. Then I'd be interested in sales, because like I was saying, these buyers should be able to push past the highs if it was still in a bullish trend. And once they tap back into the orders down here, I was expecting it to also start targeting these highs, but it looks like they're not strong enough in order to do that. So I'll just be waiting to see if anything plays out, any type of opportunities. GBP NZD, similar situation from the wider time frame. We'll map out the range. Higher time frame did retrace back into 50%. Expecting the bulls to push past and start targeting these highs, because once you expect the retracement into discount, you expect a lot of buyers to step in. It did start changing characters. It was bullish fractally, and it was internally bullish, but then the seller stepped back in and started changing character, breaking structure to the downside. And then I was waiting to see, just like with GBP AUD, to see it tap into this order block, but it never did. Started ranging sideways. And what I was saying, it looked like a spring sprung out and changed character, but the buyers also, and like their similar charts, wasn't able to push past these highs, which means it may be a sign that the buyers are getting weaker. So looking to see if this is going to be a higher low, and to see if they can target these highs and eventually break out. But also be interested to see if it comes back down to this order block and this order block fails. I'll be looking for any type of selling opportunity once it retraces back, in order to continue a downward push to target the lows of the entire range. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining us.